Okay, so what we're looking at is hexagonal learning, which is a way of encouraging deep learning. So deep learning is when you're going from the kind of obvious things up to making deeper connections, getting really good things down on the paper. So this is moving from multi-structural to relational evidence. Now if you don't know the solo taxonomy method, you've got the pre-structural at the start, which is a few concepts, to unistructural, which is kind of building on knowledge. Multi-structural, you've got all the blocks there, but you haven't started making collections. Relational, which means you're making connections between all these topics. And at the end, you've got the extended abstract, so you can relate this topic to anything else. So that's where you want to be if you're a really deep thinker. And what this hexagonal learning does is it encourages this deep learning so we can get to this extended abstract stage. Now, hexagonal learning is not only useful for revision and at the end of the topic, but it's also really useful for planning. Even outside of school, when I'm starting to think of a big topic of lessons I need to teach, I use this method to think about what directions I could go in and what are the main clusters we need to learn. It's useful because it starts looking at patterns and arrangements. You look at the connections which can be made between things. You have to find evidence and make links, so it's really, really useful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a short example of how we can start thinking about this. So we start off with a really simple topic like Macbeth. You've just been studying it in class, done it for a term, and I've lost Macbeth. Oh, where is he? Oh, here we go. Okay, so you've done it for a term, and you start off with Macbeth. Now, I could link him quite obviously to Lady Macbeth. They're married, lots of things which Lady Macbeth does influences Macbeth and vice versa. Now I'd say how they are connected most through the play is through ambition. So you can see I've got a different colour. I'm using abstract concepts in blue and the character names in green. And this use of colour can really help focus your learning and help you look at the different aspects. So ambition is the power. Everything they do, everything they're ambitious for is this power. And this power in the play is held by Duncan. Now I could put Duncan there, and obviously he is ambitious because he's got to be king, but I'm going to put him there because throughout the play we don't really see Duncan being that ambitious. Okay, so what started these two off on this ambition are the predictions made by the witches. The witches have quite a big connection to Macbeth, so I'm going to put them there. What you can see is a picture coming up with the whole play. So, if we look at different areas, so you could ask yourself, or if you've got some students, what's the connection between ambition, power and Macbeth? You can start challenging these abstract concepts. We can add more things here, so revenge. I don't think Macbeth or Lady Macbeth are that fueled by revenge, but what I'd say was Macduff is. So Macduff has been influenced by these predictions. It's these predictions that have caused Macbeth to go on to murder Duncan, and Macduff, in the end, is influenced by revenge. I'll just show you that up there. He's also murder, so I'm going to put murder there. You can start thinking about how the predictions have influenced the murder and how Lady Macbeth has been influenced by these predictions which she's only heard second hand, and how that's caused her to start condoning this murder. So as you can see, you can start making loads of really good connections. That's just a simple example, but you can do it with, you can look at themes in plays, you can look at kind of definitions, you can look at characters. There's loads of things you can do with this. So good luck in hexagonal learning.